What's going on, YouTube? Yeeyee Dipper here again tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight here in Central Africa, so let's get down to it. Tonight I'm going to talk about the different kinds of tobacco and what the differences are and what they look like. Unfortunately, I won't have them all with me tonight, obviously, because, you know, that's a lot of money, and some of them aren't even around here in Africa. However, I'm going to tell you all the differences between all of them and what you can expect if you want to try a certain type of tobacco. Some of these I would not recommend trying from my point of view, but I mean, you got to have different types of tobacco. So, sorry about that, got a notification. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had a notification on the phone. That's the only problem about recording with your phone. I'll be honest with you, I've been trying to get a HD video camera for recording this stuff, but just never got around to it. Alright, so I'm going to start with a little personal stuff here. Cleaned out the mud jugs, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't used a freaking mud jug, and I don't even know how long. Got the camo and the Don't Tread on Me mud jugs cleaned out. It only took me about 3 weeks, but I finally got around to it. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you couldn't notice, I shaved the beard. Alright? The beard is gone. No facial hair anymore for me. I got a little 5 o'clock shadow coming in, but that's about it. Anyway, mud jugs are clean. No beard. I got a new truck, ladies and gentlemen. 1996 Ford F-150. She's all black. Sitting on 31-inch Mickey Thompson tires. Very nice truck. Just the tires and rims itself are probably $1,800 themselves. I mean, it's a real nice setup for the wheels and tires. I'll tell you all about it later, but I was going to do what the hell am I saying? I was going to do a walk around video of the truck, both inside and outside, but the truck is actually in the shop getting inspected today, and but I'll let you guys know when it gets out of the shop. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the personal stuff. Like I said, let's get down to it here. I'm going to tell you all the different types of tobacco and what to expect from them, alright? But first, we're going to put in a lip of Copenhagen Southern Blend. Now, y'all might be saying, Yeeyee Dipper, why aren't you dipping Cope Wintergreen? That's your everyday dip. Well, funny story about that. I had a roll, I think, I told you all I got a roll on, I think it was maybe a couple videos back. I had a roll of Cope Wintergreen, just bought it from the dip store that day, and I showed you all the roll on here, but I kind of left the roll in the truck, and that's in the shop. So, along with, I think it was Skull Citrus and Skull Cherry, I think, was in the truck too. So that's kind of unfortunate, but we still got, luckily I had this can of Cope Southern Blend. Sorry, I had to check what the hell it was, I didn't even remember. Cope Southern Blend. It was sitting in the garage here in Africa, and I picked it up and found it, so I'm going to dip it. Alright, so, if y'all have some dip, let's pack a lip, shall we? Let's get down to it. I love this time of day. Well, any time of day you dip is a good time of day, so. Man, I haven't touched this can, and it's been about 3 weeks since I bought it. Man, I gotta get used to this flavor again. Anyway, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you a rundown of every single kind of tobacco that I can think of. I mean, I might be missing some, and I'm sorry if I am, but these are the ones that I know of. Like I said, well, I didn't say this, but I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna warn y'all, I didn't do much research about this, okay? Now, everybody's saying, why don't you get your facts straight, Yeeyee Dipper, before you do it? Well, see, I'm kind of different than anybody else, in my opinion. I don't like to do a lot of research. I like to try to figure out stuff by myself, okay? You know, I just kind of like try to, I've been dipping for a while now, and I've been doing mostly just, snuff, I guess you can call it, or, dip, long cut forms of stuff. I've done some fine cut, and I've also done chew. Alright, we'll get to that later. brand new, first spit in the new mud jug, or the clean mud jug, sorry, new mud, what the hell am I saying? Anyway, but yeah, I've only done basically like chew, long cut, and fine cut, okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all every single one of them, and let's get down to it, alright? So, starting off here, you got plug tobacco, okay? Plug tobacco, it's, you know, it's just tobacco and a freaking, it looks like a brick, alright? Now, some people say it's, you know, it's all formed together with syrup or molasses, you know, because people are like, how the hell does it stay together in a brick? Well, that's a good question. I think it's syrup. I think it's, you know, something like molasses. But like I said, I didn't do research on it because that's what I've, you know, heard, and that's what I think is, you know, what's keeping it together. That's pretty much plug right there. I mean, there's nothing really to it. When you do, I guess you can say how to use it. You bite into it, you know, bite the brick, or you just, you know, you can cut it with a knife, I guess. I mean, I've never done it, but I've seen people bite it. So that's all you gotta do with it. It's just it's tobacco and a freaking brick. That's it. Alright, so moving right along here, you got twist tobacco, alright? Twist tobacco. Yep, see that? Twist. It's twisted. There's not much to it. It's just freaking tobacco twisted up. You also bite that, okay? You just put it in your cheek, or, you know, I guess you could put it in your front lip. I don't know. I've never seen anybody do that, but just put it in your cheek. You know, keep it in there for about a half hour, throw it away. That's all you do. Alright? Now, you got chew, alright? Or chewing tobacco. Whatever you want to call it. Now, some people say chewing tobacco is dip. That's not true, okay? Chew is its own thing. Chew comes in, you know, pouches or bags. I'd call them bags, but it looks like it's just a paper pouch. Now, you know, examples of chew obviously would be like Redman, Levi Garrett, Beach Nut, you know, Southern Pride, whatever. But basically chew is just in a bag, okay, or a pouch. And all it is just long strands of tobacco. You just throw it in your cheek. You cannot put this in your, you know, front lip. Just throw it in your cheek, and you just, obviously, you know, I didn't have it in my cheek, or, you know, I'll be doing a review on it, but hey, that's how you chew, okay? You just chew it up, you know, get the juices out, spit it out. That's all you gotta do. Alright, and then this is the one that I do, okay? This is dip. That's kind of like the, I guess you could say, street term for it. It's basically snuff, okay? So snuff, and that's all it is. It's just long cut, most of it's long cut. I mean, people draw the line, it's either long cut or fine cut. I mean, dip is what you see in freaking cans, alright? Or, sorry, snuff. Snuff is what you see in cans, okay? So, this is snuff, okay? Anything you can see in a tin, you know, just, it's dip, that's all I can say, okay? I call it dip. I hardly ever call it snuff unless, you know, I'm reading a can word for word, but, so that's snuff, alright? It's dip. Alright, so, and then there's snus, like I said. S-N-U-S. I couldn't even spell it, I had to look. So snus and snuff are totally different things. Snus is a powder, okay? Much finer than snuff, okay? Snus, you can have nasal snus. You can have, it's just powder, you know, I mean, you can put it in your lip. It's just a powdery tobacco, that's all it is. That's my opinion of it, or that's my look on it. Alright, and then you got something that I haven't even heard about, honestly, until now. My friend actually DM'd me on Instagram. He said there's something new called dissolvable tobacco. I'm like, dissolvable tobacco? What the hell is that? So, he says that it's pieces that have been, you know, kind of like, I don't know, it's like a candy almost. Like, it's like powder that's like, I guess it's formed into a candy looking thing, I don't know. But anyway, you put it in your lip, I guess, and it's just like, it just dissolves in your mouth. So that's something new. I don't know if I should try that or not, but I might do a little review on it if I find it. We do have plug tobacco around here, and we do have twist tobacco around here. And obviously we have snuff and snuff. But let me know what you guys want me to do, alright? I've done chew, obviously. I just haven't done a review on it. I've only done it maybe like 5 times total. Obviously I dip every day, but other than that, that's about it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope I covered all that good, and, you know, like I said, I didn't do a lot of research on that, but that's all from my point of view, and that's all, you know, what I've gathered from people, and what I think, and what I've seen. Alright? So, let me know how I did. Like I said, I kind of winged it, but let me know how I did in the comments below, please. I greatly appreciate it. All your support from everybody that watches these videos. I love it, and I love when people tell me how I do. All right. So that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Yeeyee Dipper. Have a good night. Stay safe, and what's in your lip?